Maybe more than one.
Hey!
Lovely shot.
That's it, I'm done.
I don't know if we toss or lag.
I really don't mind. You will toss if you've got a coin. Lag just takes too long. Tail.
You want to get down?
I think it's there.
I thought it was a back.
They're just in there. Yeah.
Your break.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good match anyway.
Best luck, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, you too.
They're really idiots with you, stress.
Yeah, I have problems with the back and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's just, being expected and all that sort of thing. Oh, well, it is what it is. No stream?
It's like our only stream match against England. And it was like a 9 a.m. start. They're like, I know, we don't turn up till 11.
Are you serious?
That was one of the nicest stories about that.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of lucky I didn't go then. Oh, no, not why I'm playing at the moment.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Australian Oval Championships. This morning we have the Australian singles on, either Masters Open, Women's Australia Cup. I take it all your opponents are here. We're all in the room. We're all logged in for the 9 a.m. session. As previous, there's a lack of umpires. If one of your teammates wish to umpire, they can. If you get stuck, ask somebody to watch. If you need an adjudication, just raise your hand and we'll drop out there. Alright, gents, thanks for your time. Enjoy your day.
Trying hard to that not to go in. I willed it and willed it.
That's why you got a bad back.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Couldn't have used more.
Finally.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm looking at him
He's been a little bit rough.
What colour do I really want?
I was just more sick that I went to a country and Sunday.
Those two ones were like the no third side bit.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. I can't imagine they're that expensive. It's just too much work.
Sugar you would.
I don't know whether I was hoping or not, I was just observing.
I didn't know that.
Go.
Yeah, left-handed then.
Can't do that.
Oh, God. Sorry. It just felt like it.
Massive.
I don't see close anymore with it.
Lose it right ball. It's not all good. Hang on a minute, no. Should have told you yes.
Gotta remember it rolls out.
Good shot.
Foul. I mean, sorry, it's not a foul, so
No. It's a fella. No shit.
go. Oh, no, I was thinking you're gonna leave your fellas. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, great shot.
That's not.
Very stiff.
I think I got there, but I'm not too sure. Two shots.
Yeah, mate.
You knew it too, didn't you?
I thought it was a chance.
So you're looking at it.
What else going on? To try and kill it.
May as well check before you ask me.
Go, Josh.
Mulligan.
Thanks for letting me in. I really do appreciate it. Hey! What's happened here? What do I do now?
That's unlucky. Good cover if you had to.
Yeah.
What, you're talking about candy? Seriously? I didn't even know that. Last night, was it? Don't forget that. I went, oh my God. He's just checking.
We're going for a coffee or something.
People don't understand that. Yeah.
Discriminating against my religion.
I'll have to play full time on cocaine all the time. It's my religion. Some chunks I could run around the table can't miss. Birthday boy yesterday, you didn't tell me. He's going, yeah. He's going for a while. But the thing is, the depth that they've got is not even better play.
I'm Josh. Come on. Alright then, mate, come on. Come on, Josh. sorry, Josh. that match, they were running my way. What do you do?
I swear they turned it on a little bit like 11 o'clock because I was looking quite nice and then I got cold. So. How'd you go, Jimmy? You caught that last black, you go?
Because I knew if I hit it soft, it's vocal, and you pop it into the corner.
Yeah.
So they were just running my way, and I'm lucky for Josh.
Paul can be a crawling on you.
Just that soak in the water.
Oh, I can score if you want, bro. Doesn't bother me. First day was crazy.
Good morning, Pool World. Welcome to day 3 of the 37th running of the AEBF national titles here at the Commercial Club in Albury. Quite a fine day out there so far. Looks like it might get a little bit chilly tonight. Don't take too much notice of the names because they're on the wrong table. So Alex Kingsbury and Daniel Porter are playing on the right-hand table. So Daniel's at the table now. He broke and potted a red off the break, and he decided to take yellows. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see too much at the moment. Dan's weaving his magic here. So Tim Hyde was on yellows and he's missed that opportunity there. It would have been a good run out if he had made that one, but unfortunately he just caught the middle jaw. Kyle Thompson from Queensland is on the reds now. Try and extract these two up on the balk line, I'd say. Yep, that's a good kick out, but I'm not quite sure whether he's hooked himself up on that one right on the balk to get anything down the table. Oh, yeah, down the bottom right. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Nice pace. Gives himself the opportunity to clear up here. Meanwhile, Alex is rushing around the table here on the right one to look at clearing up the red and make this a short event. He should take these three up the top and then probably come down for this one on the left next to the yellow as his second last ball, and hopefully sit on this bottom one. And then he's got the black pretty much anywhere he wants. So who's watching? Where are you from? Oh, that's a great shot. Yeah, it was all going to be a little bit difficult there for Kyle. Sorry, for Tim. So Kyle's back to the table there. It looks like a pretty easy clean-up for him here. Maybe play the cannon on the left rail. Yep, he's going that way. Yep, this should be a pretty good run out for him here. Meanwhile, Alex is doing some work on the reds. Let's see if he runs all the way down or if he... Oh, you got to drop him first. Got to absolutely drop him first. So Daniel with the opportunity here. Does he take this one on the left-hand side and really close this bag up? Hopefully he doesn't pot it. All right, the other way. Looking to come off the bottom rail and back up pretty much again where he is now. And that's stiff. That's bad luck. He's still got the face cut double there. High risk, but because he could get the double kiss. I think he's got enough angle on there, but anyway, proof will be in the pudding. Meanwhile, that's a top shot. Oh, and that's stiff. That's absolutely stiff. That's always the problem when you're playing shots like that. You're going to lose the white ball. Meanwhile, Tim's just cleaned up there on the left-hand table to take a 1-zip lead. This is the last 128 in the singles open. Best of 9. And Alex with his 2 visits here, he should be able to clean up here now as well. So. Yeah, good morning, Eddie. Watching from Ireland. Let's go WA. So Edie, did you watch the world titles over in Ireland a couple of weeks ago? Let us know what you saw and what you thought. So Alex has finished off that one and racking up for the break here. Meanwhile, Kyle's starting to get to work on the, what's he got here, the reds. No, the yellows. Oh. Alright, just a couple of little technical things happening here. Oh, that's 2 visits. Yeah, good call. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. But anyway, he may pay the price. That's with Kyle and Tim. And Alex has he's tried to power that a little bit too much. So Daniel should have a pretty good chance here of getting rid of some reds, but he's playing defensive. So he's secured that pocket one way, but this one down the bottom, closest to the bottom rail, is that can actually go inside there, but it's a matter of Alex getting around the table and getting on there. Oh, good to see you medal the Aussie guys, Eddie. Yeah, they're a good crew. They like their pool, and they like to have a good time as well. So I know most of the ones that I've spoken to that have been over there actually absolutely enjoyed it. I loved the country and the hospitality and the beer, mainly the beer. Noticing in these 2 frames, when they when both players are trying to hit the ball fairly hard, they're actually lost a little bit of control. So sometimes it's a little bit easier to play them nice and soft and run them around till they get warmed up and get in the groove. Yeah, that's a good miss. Very good miss there. So that's a fairly easy one to get out of. Just a 1 cushion across the table. You may get lucky and Greek it. Oh, gee, I thought he would have been going for the one in the middle, unless he's got a really bad kick off that right cushion. So Tim comes back into the fray with 2 visits. Just a matter of how he picks them off there. He doesn't need to do anything spectacular. He may play this a little bit firm with a slight bit of bottom left and break up the black in this red down here, down the bottom. Oh, stiff, he's just missed it. It's still okay, he can kick the red off the right cushion and finish off. Oh no, he's gone the other way. Just as equally as good. Meanwhile, Daniel's just missed a sitter in the pocket, and Alex is pretty much in total control here. He may try and tie him up here with these pockets down here. Yep, well, he's got that one well and truly covered. So then you're going to try and take this bottom right corner pocket back with a foul. Meanwhile, Tim's just played this very, very nicely. He's just waiting for Daniel to play his shot. Haven't seen it terribly often with players having to stop and wait, but no one seems to be too perturbed about it. So there you go, Tim takes a 2-zip lead here, best of 9. Oh, that's stiff. If there was any other rules, that'd be he'd be still on the table. Bad luck, Daniel. Skill shot in black ball, skill shot in Supreme or International rules or whatever it is. So you'd have to say that Alex is in the box seat here to clean up. Yeah, very nice. So we'll clear these 2 balls down the bottom, run up the top for the yellow on the balk, and then the black in this bottom right-hand corner. Just a matter of which way he goes here. I think I'd be taking this bottom right one first, and so then he's got some angle to come across and up the table for the other one. But is he going to go that way? Yeah, looks like it. So with 2 visits, this should be fairly elementary for him. Yeah. Yeah, so just a little bit of bottom, maybe come off the this bottom left-hand rail, run up into the middle of the table, pretty much shot in between the 2 centre pockets, and then don't even worry about the rail. Probably would have wanted to be a little bit straighter. So he's got a straight shot on the black. If he does happen to chance to miss it and he's got too much of an angle, he may snooker himself on the bottom red. Oh no, it's a lovely shot. Couldn't have picked it up and put it in a better spot. And so Alex takes a 2-zip lead on this one. And on the left table, it's still open. So it's all up to Tim here. And that's a nice putt. Looks like he's getting his arm oiled up and warm and everything. Mark, these are got a fairly hefty nape on them, so yes, they do run a little bit slower. I'm not quite sure what you're used to, but it's and it's a little bit. Yeah, it's probably it's a little bit cool in here at the moment with the air conditioning. So whether they speed up or slow down over the tournament, I'm not quite sure. But they're all brand new, all clothed and everything like that before they come in. So, but you can see a lot of finger marks there, and certainly with the nape on these cloths, that you can get a little bit of slowdown. Yeah, best ping 2AU. I've watched all of the rule sets, and quite frankly, when you've got the big guns really firing, on their game, most of the time you actually can't notice what rules they're playing because they just go for the big outs and big outs and big outs. So it really comes down to the calibre of the players, what they're playing like on the tee. So long as they're a good game, good talent, they're timed, I'll watch any of them. You would have seen on table 3 there, young Nathan Charles from Victoria just picked up that frame and gladly goes over and changes the score. I can't talk too loud because he's right in front of me. Well, Daniel's he's found he's a breath of fresh air here. He's showing no mercy to Alex. So maybe Daniel is awake and ready to take it to Alex. I think Tim was looking for a snooker there, but he hasn't been able to do that. So it's just really a matter of what Kyle can do with this. Yeah, that's a good shot. Tim's only got the option of one ball by the looks of it. Well, maybe he can get through. Maybe he can get past through the yellow and the black there to that one pretty much in the centre of the table. Yes, he can. Pot this and then those two up the top. Oh no. Not sure why he played it that hard. He's lost a little bit of control playing it hard. It's always a bit difficult for when you start off pretty early in the morning. You're a little bit stiff and everything like that, and you've got to try and work your way into it. And seeing that when they're hitting them harder, yeah, you can see he's just gone for a little bit of a stretch there. He might have he didn't do himself any favour there. He could have just run that in. So that was a dry break from Alex. So Daniel's got to make the first mistake here, or the first choice. He's going reds. So you got the two reds that are kissing each other. Is he going to come off the right hand one and then tie Alex up in amongst them? Yes, unfortunately he's potted that. I don't think he wanted to pot that. That would have been a good defensive shot. Oh wow, Kyle's had 2 visits on that, and he's just made life a lot more difficult for himself. Yep, well done on the board. Yep, you can see he's frustrated with himself. And again, when you start to get to, yeah, well done, Daniel. That's a good tie-up. That's where he wanted to be before. Looks like he can just see this yellow next to the black. And pots it. Oh. That would have been a lovely shot. A little bit overcut it. Maybe that's all he could see of the ball. Keegan, if you go to the AEBF Facebook page, it's got all the programs on there, so you'll need to scroll through a little bit from a couple of days ago, but it's certainly got all of that. Mainly is the singles this morning, and then I believe they go back into the teams this afternoon and tonight. So, but yeah, just check on the AEBF Facebook page. Alex taken probably the hardest ball on the table, and it hasn't paid off for him. So he's let Daniel back onto the table, which he probably shouldn't have. I think Daniel's trying to force Alex to play these two balls down on the bottom left hand, which is a good tactic, but unfortunately he's made it a little bit too easier, and Alex has still got control of that pocket. So he's going to run this one down inside this red here and take control of his bottom right hand pocket, which is what he's looking at now. And it's probably not such a bad idea, given where the black is at the moment. So he should be able to come off the jaw of the pocket and the red at the same time, and hopefully that yellow ball will just sit inside there for him. Yep, that's a good shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. So now Daniel's problem here is that he has got balls all down this end of the table, obviously, and he's not going to be able to do much with them unless he closes a red right over this yellow on the right hand side, which I think he's looking at doing at the moment. So play the cannon, bump off. Yep, that's a good shot. What Alex has got in his favour here now is if he can run that ball in the middle up to the top right. Doesn't need to overplay it, and then he's got the cannon down the right hand side of the table here. So all he needs to do is just play this gently, put it in, work around with the others. And if he was going for that, that's not a good shot. That's way off the mark. That was a big opportunity missed there by Alex. And while Tim's going to work on the yellows here. So he needs to get this one on the right hand side done and dusted first, and then he should be able to take care of the rest. Depends on where he's finished up here, and that's nice. Yep, so this is pretty much straight in, just a little bit of a stun, and then top left, backspin, black in the bottom, in the middle right. Yeah, that's perfect position. And while Daniel has tried to cover that pocket by playing the black, but unfortunately he's left the black open, so a real big opportunity for Alex, and that's a good finish from Tim. Well done. Looks like Tim's actually slowed down his shots, not so much slowed his shots down, but he's not hitting them as hard, so he's getting that control back. Whereas Kyle has been playing them a little bit hard, and lost control. So whether he wakes up to that and adjusts his game, that's we'll only just wait and see. That's the third attempt that Alex has had at that yellow in the middle. Well, he's had easier opportunities. I'm not quite sure why he played that way, but it's he's letting Daniel back in the game every time he plays a shot, which is not what you want to do. A little bit too far there for Tim. He's in sort of no man's land here. He's got a reasonable cut on the middle red into the left centre. But the problem is his white ball control. So let's just see what happens here. I know he's going to cannon into something down the end here, but depending on how he plays it as to which ones he's going to hit or affect. Looks like he's playing a little bit of a stun to come across. That's not quite the result that he wanted. He's hasn't given himself a lot here. Oh no, that's a good shot. Yeah, it's a good shot. So now it's just a matter of the three up the top and being able to work down for that bottom red. So if he takes the one on the right hand side, well, he might leave that till last and then give himself a bit of an angle to come down the table and finish the white ball finish on the left hand side of the table. He's played that a little bit too keen. Has he gone too far on this? I know we can see it, but is it too much of a cut? You're going to need to do some work on this to get the white ball back down here down the table. Yeah, oh, that's a wonderful shot, that is. Oh no, he hasn't gone far enough. Whether he can swerve it around there or not's another thing. If he doesn't get any purchase on it, it will be the red will be over the pocket. Yeah, so he's going to cough that cushion with some left-hand side, and unfortunately he has missed that. So Kyle here has got an opportunity to just play this one on the right-hand side. He doesn't need to pot it, all he needs to do is just snooker him. Oh, yes, I was just going to say there's a little bit of a boomerang in that, a little bit of a roll in on that top right-hand cushion. So it's not a straight double to get out of this, but it's he's certainly going to have to play a little bit of side to hold it up, to square it up a little bit. But it is goable, it is doable. And Alex has... Oh, yeah, that was always the problem, the black being in the way. So Kyle's got a very good opportunity to go out here. They're all there. Oh, he'll be kicking himself with that. So all he needs to do is, I mean, he can still go out from here. It's just a matter of how confident he's feeling. They're all there. So what does he do? Play up the top, or does he try and finish off down the bottom here? Yeah, you're right there, Eddie. Alex he seems to be playing a lot of the more difficult balls, and it's the what if shot that it's pretty much what a lot of the, I guess, the lower grade players play. They tend to play a what if shot, and if it comes off, then they're laughing. But he hasn't been able to do that. Maybe this is his opportunity now. They're all pretty much on. Taking this bottom yellow last. No, he's not. He doesn't seem to be playing with the confidence that maybe he should at this stage of the tournament. He's up. And he's pretty much had control of most of the frames. But he hasn't been taking it to that next level. Now I think if Kyle looks at taking these with some conviction, he should run out here without much problem whatsoever. They're all there. They're all which way he wants to go. Alex doesn't seem to be too sure of himself. He seems to be playing nervously and not too sure of himself. It's a bit unfortunate for him. He probably still can get the black off that right-hand jaw in underneath the red. But then you'll find that Daniel's just going to keep tying him up and tying him up. So I think there's still a little bit left in this game, unless Daniel does make some sort of major mistake. Meanwhile, Kyle on the left-hand table there's got this back in here. He's going to have to come off that red, kick it out a little bit. Yeah, hold on. He's still got 2 visits. Yep. So Kyle brings that back to 2-3. Oh, and that is a foul snooker. So, for those not familiar with world rules, Alex has got 2 options here. He can either call foul snooker and ball in hand, where he takes it up behind the ball, or he can nominate the red outside of the yellow here and plant that onto his yellow and pot the yellow. No, hang on, I've got this all around the wrong way. Oh no, he's cleared that. That's fine. That was another option. So he's cleared that red. It still probably wouldn't have made too much of a difference because he would have had 2 shots pretty much going onto the black anyway. So the only problem he's got here now is actually getting the white ball back out. So he's got a shot on the yellow up the top. And he's lucky kick off the corner there. This should be just a little bit of left hand, just to square it up and finish up on the black. Yeah, that's nice. I think Alex has probably been a little bit more fortunate that Daniel hasn't taken the game up to him, is probably what he could have, and certainly keeping Alex in the lead on the board. And on the other table, looks like Tim's confidence has gone up a little bit. He's not a little bit of a deep breath there, but he's probably just going to run this down and cover the pocket. You're not going to do it that way. You probably didn't need to hit it that hard. In or over. Where the white ball's finished up, it probably would have been better in for him. Okay, so Tim can do some damage up the top there. It's just a matter of how confident he's feeling and playing as to when he gets onto this yellow on the right-hand side here down the bottom. Whether he can actually extract his yellow next to those 2 reds, it's probably going to be on his mind. I don't know why he's unhappy about that. He's going to lose the white ball if he tries to put this one up the top into the centre, or otherwise he runs it down to this bottom left-hand corner. Because he doesn't want too much of an angle. Well, he's gone the other way. And that was probably the most difficult shot out of the lot. I think if he had tried to run it down into this bottom left-hand corner, then he would have had Tim in a little bit of pain. But as it is now, Tim can just bump off this red ball down here on the bottom right and leave the white ball on the bottom cushion and not really leave Kyle a shot. So he's pretty much handed the advantage back to him. Kyle's actually going for the big one. Oh, that's a super shot. That's absolutely super. Well done. Certainly opened it up a bit. So it looks like Tim should go out here again. Just by virtue of the wrong shot there from Kyle. He's let Tim back into this game. Now, Tim should be able to come off the side cushion and pretty much hold on where he's got onto that yellow that he's got his hand behind. Yep. And it's elementary. Yeah, that's a good finish. Very aggressive. Yep. That's the way you finish it off. There's a bit of a gamble there from Alex hitting that red so far up the cushion, because you can see that actually could have bobbled out and left that open, but he's finished up very well there, so that's all good for him. Not quite sure what Daniel's going to do here. He's got to either become aggressive and start taking control. Because after this first yellow, he's going to be threading the needle to get back onto this yellow next to the black. Yeah, Eddie, the top end players actually do like the Supreme tables. They've always done well with them, and certainly a lot of the guys that are playing, quite a few of the guys that are playing at the Nationals now have actually either had the Supreme tables or the Black Ball tables, which run pretty much both the same. But I think the pocket situation with the Supreme tables is a little bit easy for our guys, because they're a little bit more forgiving than what the Australian Cup tables are. So that's where you'll find that they do like them. And if you'll notice on these tables, if you hit sort of anywhere from maybe an inch on the outside of particularly the corner pockets, they won't drop because they're that tight, whereas the other ones seem to be a little bit looser. See, Kyle's beating himself up here. His control of the white ball's not as good as what he would like, so he always seems to be putting himself into a little bit more of a harder position with the options. Now, from looks here, that one just above the balk might go into the top right, but again, I don't think he's feeling confident with his white ball control and where it's going to finish up. And there we go. That's a little bit stiff. As I said, he was with that particular angle and the way that he's playing, he just doesn't seem to be confident with his white ball control, and that's just what's lost it for him, which is unfortunate. So it brings Tim back to the table for the win, and they're all on. It's just a matter of the process. Meanwhile, Alex is sort of wrestling with a difficult shot. He should be getting the rest out if he's going to play that ball. When you start doing that, you can see all how wicked and wonky he is. I mean, it's paid off for him, but certainly he wasn't balanced. He wasn't going to have the same sort of control as what he normally would. So Alex should finish this off here. It's just a matter of his white ball. Yep. It's nice, just a little bit of stun to come back, and he needs to be fairly straight on this left-hand one so that he can follow through for the black. And I don't think he's straight enough into the middle to do that. It's too much of an angle to play some left-hand side to come back and be straight. So yeah, he's going to find this difficult now. He just hasn't got. He's got too much of an angle on that. can do here is pretty much go around the world, and again, once you start doing that, you haven't got the control of the white ball. It could finish up anywhere, and let Daniel back in. So now he's going to actually have to come off, the black's got to come off that bottom cushion inside the, just clip off the yellow, because it's not going to go straight in by the looks of things. Ooh. I wasn't watching Tim, he's giving himself a little bit of pain there. So just kick this out and leave the white ball on the push. Yeah, this should be an easy snooker to play, and he's done extremely well there. Now he's not going to be able to go up the table, but certainly off this bottom cushion, maybe with a bit of side. But again, that's actually going to leave, even if he does hit it, that's going to leave Carlile in a good position to finish off. Play just a little bit of side there to get the angle. He's done that. And actually that's worked out very, very well for him, because he hasn't got a full pot on that. But he's got enough of that first red to maybe even double the second red over to this bottom left-hand corner, which he has. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, that's a game changer, that one. That was probably his shot of the match, actually. It's really gone from him being back up against the wall to in total command now. Travis Crawley just coming in to check to see if it's a total snooker or not, and has he granted it? Look at it from the other end, I think. Doesn't look like it's square to where the white ball's coming from. But anyway. I'm not quite sure what he's explaining him, but anyway, we'll see what the call is. On the black. Ah, yeah, no, I don't think he could. There was. I don't know. I don't even know what the call was. Whether he allowed it or not. It looks like he didn't allow it. So that's a foul snooker. He's called for ball in hand. I'm actually glad they asked for someone to come in and have a look at this, because I was watching one of the ladies' games a little bit earlier, and was he hung up on that? I'm not quite sure whether he has or not. Oh no, I didn't see that. Yeah, I saw watching one of the ladies' games a little bit earlier, and there was a and there was pretty much the same where a coloured ball was riding behind two others, and the shot was played and it looked fair, and then they sort of both turned around to each other and said, well, was that good or that not? And there was other people standing around, so they really should have got someone in to have a look at it. But anyway, after the fact, it's not a bad finish from Daniel there, although Alex has got a fairly big cut across the table, or he's going to go and play safe here. And that's a great shot. That's a good shot. Meanwhile, Tim's got a fairly... Oh. That fairly easy shot there to... no, Kyle. Kyle has... Sorry, I only just saw... Yeah, well, Tim's a left-hander, that's right. So, okay, so Kyle makes that 4-3. And the foul snooker, Alex goes to 4-1 up. So at 11:30, which is coming up very, very shortly, we've got the singles last 64 of the Masters coming up. G'day from the booth. He's Dan the man, the producer of the year. Okay. So we're just concentrating on this one table here with he's back. Oh, I didn't see him. That was Daniel. No, I was watching Tim here. Right, so 4-3, Tim and Kyle. Kyle's got a bit of an opportunity here to close up this bottom left-hand pocket, because the rest of his balls aren't on there all that well, so he needs to just run this in here, take control of that, which is a good shot. So now he said to Tim, you got a couple of balls in there that are a little bit uncomfortable, so make the running. Although with where the black is now, yeah, that's good. Going to be a good shot to get this yellow out here. That's foul snooker. Or is it? No. Didn't need to play it with that pace. He's got an opportunity to play the snooker here. Looked like a very lazy shot, that. He played, for where it was, he played it a little bit too quickly. And so he's given Tim now the opportunity to do some damage here. Again, he's going for the more difficult shot. And in essence, what he's done is just now tied up another yellow ball onto that black. And that was his only saving grace, that he didn't give Kyle a decent shot at anything. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Eddie, there. I don't know whether they're playing shit pool, but they're not playing top line pool. I think they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves, and not getting the pressure from the opposition. So there's no one really been playing aggressively and saying to the other one, catch me if you can type of thing. What they've been doing is just sort of maybe trying to do just enough to stay in the game. And all they do is, if they make one little mistake, then it's all over Red Rover. Now Tim's just left a little bit of a... Kyle's just left a little bit of a gate there for Tim with 2 visits, which was being a little bit over-exuberant, but unfortunately not conducive to how he's been playing. So he let him back in there. And Daniel comes in and cleans that up, so he's now 2 on the board. So I haven't seen any of these guys play before, so I don't know what their natural games are like. But once you start getting to this pointy end of the stick, well, not pointy end, but you know, they're all representing their states. You know, so they must be reasonably good players. And whether they're actually putting the pressure on themselves or it's nerves or what, I don't know. But you'll certainly notice when the big boys roll into town how they play. Okay, so he's dropped a red. Reds are on. He's taking reds. And that's a good shot. Yep, that's nice. By virtue of where the black is over that red, he's now got the opportunity to break that red out on the right-hand side there. And hopefully not give Alex a shot. Clear your dead ball as soon as you possibly can, one of the major rules. And if you listen to Ben Noonan, what's the first ball you take? The easiest one. Yeah, that's well done. He's now got 5 red balls potable, and he hasn't given Alex much at all to play with. Not sure what Alex was trying to do there. Whether he was trying... Yeah, that's a weird shot, that. There you go. Nice. That was a very weird shot. And so then Daniel's just killed another yellow. there you go. Kyle's now drawn it to Hill. So, yeah, on that left-hand table there, Tim seems to be playing a little bit more conservative, and Kyle's found his win. So, yep, Hill. Let's see if the aggressor wins this, or whether the tactician wins it. Okay, so Alex is on the hill, and it's Hill on the left. So let's see what happens on the left-hand side here, shall we? So fair break, red ball potted. Taking the reds. So let's just drop this over and not give... no, sorry, that was Tim taking the reds. Just drop this over and don't leave a shot, which he has done. There's only one ball potable, and that's the one in the middle that he's looking at now, up to the top right. Or play the double back down here. So is Alex going to play the cannon and then take control of this bottom right corner? He needs to leave that red, the yellow exactly where that red is. Which he hasn't managed to do, but that's pretty much just as good as. So this gives Daniel actually the opportunity to clear some balls out, so he can take that one in the middle into the right corner, into the right middle. And then extract that red that's sitting on the yellow on the right hand side as well. Well, thanks, Eddie. I'm an amateur, but I like the game. I like to analyse it and see what's going on. Oh, I'm in awe. I've got the great Sonny Lister having a practice in front of me. Although he's just missed an easy red. So now that black's all nice and clear, what's Alex going to do here? He's got that hard yellow up the top there to try and get out. Daniel's still got a red tied up here, so I'm not sure why Alex wouldn't be trying to get those two out. And that was always a problem. So what I would have played was that yellow that's up in balk. I would have actually doubled that back down the table to kick the one off the right hand cushion there, and then get those out, because he's still got control with that red being tied up. And he could have well and truly taken control of that game. And unfortunately, he's played one of the difficult shots. As I said before, play the harder shot. If it comes off, good, but it didn't. So the only saving grace that he got was he actually put the... So Daniel, run this red onto the yellow, take control of the pocket again. He hasn't foul snookered. And he's got that top pocket covered. So he has now turned the tables in a very, very big way on Alex. Yeah, I agree with their passionate player. It's if you got some momentum, it's a heck of a lot easier than trying to play catch up after a shot that's gone all wrong. See, now Alex has got the problem here. It's been more compounded than what he had before. And now the only ball that he's put, the only ball that he can play, it's the dead ball, and Alex has said, get it out. Still not ideal, but Alex hasn't got any balls to pot at the moment. Unless he can manufacture his yellow down here on the left-hand side, ball and cushion, and drop it inside the red there and take control of that. I'm not sure why he would even think of this one at the moment. And he really hasn't even killed that ball on the right hand side. He's got a fairly easy double there. Run that back across. Leave the white ball on this side of it. So that's a very, very good shot. Very good shot indeed. That's probably one of the most aggressive ones that we've actually seen Daniel play, which is good. He's got nothing to lose. Now he's starting to play with a little bit of confidence. That's the most aggressive shot that's come off that he's played all match actually. So. This should be fairly easy to get back onto that red up the top. Just play a lot of bottom, screw back over to the right hand side of the table. Is Daniel making a bit of a late charge here? So Daniel's brought it back to 3-4, and Alex is really the only one that's got himself to blame for that with some of his shot selections. His tactics game probably hasn't been... Well, I don't know what his tactical game is like, but he's certainly let himself down there on a couple of occasions. Meanwhile, on the Hill game, it's a nice double. I don't think I don't know why he's shaking his head there. It looks like he didn't want it, but this here is not too bad actually, because he's going to have some angle. If he can come across and this yellow on the left-hand side, up to the top left-hand side, then he's going to be fat on the black in the middle and match. So it's a little bit disappointing when you see some of these players getting down on each other, or getting down on themselves. Unfortunately, Kyle, you had the big opportunity there to finish that frame, and you didn't. Hopefully he doesn't watch this match back and hear my commentary. I think Tim's going to have to try and snooker him here because otherwise Kyle's got the plant. Which it looks like he's going to try and do, but if he doesn't play it right, he's going to go, he may go in off. Which would be a pity because he's been up all game. Not sure whether he can actually get that past there or not. Can he? No. I've actually got beautiful line of sight from behind the Queensland player. He hasn't got a straight shot, he's got to play a swerve, which he has done very, very nicely, and he's just taken control of that pocket. Unfortunately, kicked the red out and given Tim a very big opportunity to close this out. And Andy Barnett's trying to kill the crowd on the break. Andy Barnett has just gone absolutely smacko. Oh no, it wasn't Andy, it was his opposition. Gone absolutely smashos on the break, and the ball's finished up and hit someone in the crowd. Okay, so Tim needs to run around the table a little bit to get position onto this. Or has he got this in the bottom left? He has got it in the bottom left, which should hopefully see him close the game out. For him. Yeah, you're right there, Jados. He does need to slow down. He's probably been playing a little bit too quickly. And when he actually has slowed down, his control, his white ball control, and everything like that's been a hell of a lot better. And he's been staying he's remained at the table, which is what you want to do. Now, that's great because he didn't need to overplay it. He doesn't need to overplay any of these shots now, and he moves through to the next round, which is what it's all about. So Kyle has pulled this out from the hat. He's started off poorly. But yeah, no, you're right there. It's showdown and control. Jason Smiley, God only knows how he missed that. What he did was he actually played it too hard. And that's cost him the match, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Alex, I don't know whether he's lining this up for his next shot or for this shot. So he's going the plant. Yeah, he played a little bit like you do sometimes, Smiley, just bashing the out of it and missing. So let's finish off this game with Daniel and Alex. Daniel's in a good spot here. He's now got a little bit more control of the table. Daniel's tactical game here is now coming to the fore. He's getting back into it with the tactics, whereas Alex's don't seem to be paying off all that well. And again, he's taking probably one of the harder balls, and it not coming off. It's that, as I said before, it's that hit, and if it does, it's good, but if it doesn't, it's disastrous. And that's been proving with Alex in the last few frames, and obviously letting Daniel back in. Now that hasn't worked for Daniel. He's got the angles all wrong there. So then Alex can play this. It doesn't matter where this one goes. Alex can play this and he can take control of this bottom right-hand pocket again. Or even depending on what happens with this ball here. He actually wanted to try and clip it off the black. So now he's got to play this with some deft touch. He's either got to go for this now, or he's just going to keep on. This game, this frame is going to keep on going and going and going. He's got to become aggressive, and that was good. That's a good shot. So we can now take this yellow on the left and absolutely stun onto that red. I'm not quite sure whether that the black actually passes down into this right-hand pocket or not. That's his only dilemma. But he's got to be aggressive now. Oh, that's just opened it right up for him. But he's got to be pinpoint accurate on this one. He's got to be absolutely pinpoint accurate to get onto that black. But he's left himself in a good position to do so. So all he does is stuns this one into the middle. And he wants a little bit, he wants to be coming from the right-hand side of the top yellow, so then he can actually play a little bit of bottom and stun it back down to probably just a little bit further past where he is now. And I think he might be a little bit too straight on that. Like Donny's. done that very, very well. But he's still, again, he didn't need to hit it that hard. He lost control by hitting it that hard. And now Daniel is in a very good position here to cause a world of pain if he can keep control of his white ball. And he's kicked it out very, very nicely. He plays plant, and then middle, top ball, middle. Oh, now he's showing off. Okay, so this is elementary for Daniel now. He's coming out of the clouds to take it hill. Sorry, Brendo, but Alex's haircut really isn't helping his game. I think he's getting a little bit tired. And Daniel's now on a bit of a run. He's got the arm going. He's just potted 6 balls in a row with the black. Take it to hill. He'd have to be going into this last frame very, very confident. Dan, the producer, was just saying to me he thought it was all over, but Alex's game, he's been hitting the ball a little bit too hard and losing control and making some very, very critical errors and letting Daniel back in, and which is what he's done for the last 3 frames, really. So at this stage of it, you'd have to think that Daniel's favourite. If he gets something off the break here, I'd like to see him go for it. Because otherwise, once he gets into the 64, and he doesn't do that, he's going to get punished. And yes, he's got the drop of the yellow. Now it's just a matter of what he can take. All the yellows are on, but the opening yellow is going to be the most difficult of the lot. Unless that one right in the middle he can put into this bottom left-hand corner, and he's going to leave the white ball down the centre of the table. No, he's going to clear one of these 2 out down the bottom. I still think he would have been better off playing that yellow right in the middle of the table, back in down to the bottom left-hand corner as we look at it. The white ball still would have come down the end here and not given Alex a shot. Okay, Alex, it's time to step up, son. Otherwise, it's been pretty much of a waste of a morning. That's finished up nicely for him. He's still got to try and get around the table to these other 2 balls. If he plays this ball down on the left-hand corner, left-hand cushion down to the bottom, he should be sitting pretty much fat on the red next to the black into the middle. I don't know which way he's going now. Oh no, that's that's gone right. That's actually rolled. I don't know whether you saw that, Dan, but he started off probably a centimetre off the cushion, and it's gone 2 centimetres off the cushion. It's against the nape, but the nap of the cloth, but which stands to read because it was rolling off to the right as well. So I don't know whether somebody wants to look at that or not. If anyone's listening. Smile, are you agreeing just for the sake of agreeing, or what? He's certainly in the box seat, and Daniel's actually moving a little bit more confidently as well. He's earlier on he was sort of dragging himself around the table, but now he's walking with a little bit of vim and vigour in his step. Just doesn't need to do terribly hard with that. Oh wow. I thought he would have actually followed that through. Then he's got balls up the table and in the middle. But his aggression on that one actually was a little bit... He's now got an extremely difficult triple cannon. And he's going to possibly kill a ball. He's looking at it. So what if he makes this will be his... Oh! Like I said, he's killed the ball. Boy, oh boy, he just had that in the box, see? So now Alex should be taking care of this ball down here on the left-hand rail, next to the black in the middle, the one on the right-hand side, up the top right, top left, and then the black. He doesn't need to hit this aggressively, and he has. Every time he's tried to force something, he's lost control of the cue. I just lost my screen there, so I don't know how he's finished up with the yellow up there or not. Did he try and play that in the middle and come off the jaw? Perhaps. Yeah, you're right there, Jace. He's not seeing. He's not seeing some shots. Well, I'm not quite sure why. Now that really hasn't done him any favours because he's now got a very fine cut on this yellow. Just all he needs to do is clip the edge of it with some pace, and then he's going to run that other one out that's just below the balk on the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's what he's done. So this is a pretty natural double, which should sit him fat on that yellow up the top there, and this black is going to go to this bottom left-hand corner. So again, tactically, Alex's tactical game has let him down severely, and I'm not quite sure whether he's actually seen some of these shots or not. That's a good miss actually, because he was going to not going to be straight enough on that yellow up the top. So I don't know whether Alex can jam that inside the yellow, which is what he's looking at now. Very high risk shot if he does. Or does he play this one and then come down for the ball down the bottom here and put it over the bottom right? Right idea. Again, he just lost control of the white ball. He wanted that to be a lot straighter or a little bit higher on the red so then he could come down the table. Unless he's going to look at putting it in the top left-hand corner. And then the white ball's going to naturally come down the table. Oh, looks like he's going the double. Oh no. How can he overcut that? He's just not looking confident. He's not looking confident at all. So he just wants to roll this on. He doesn't want that first yellow to come out like that. Although he's got it up the inside of that, which should actually propel him down nicely onto the black, but still he's making very hard work for himself. He didn't need to hit it that hard. All he needed to do was put that first yellow just onto the second and leave that sitting right over the bag. So it's now made it difficult for himself, but if this comes off, it's going to be a very good shot and put him onto the black. And he is... undercut that severely. Right, so Alex, all he needs to do is just glide slightly off that red that's in front of the black. That's his cover ball. That's I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. He's not playing confidently enough to make those shots. I don't think it's a case of the tables being terrible. I think it's a case of the players haven't adjusted to the tables. That's the problem. Now, Alex has got an absolute huge opportunity here to come off this bottom red, snooker, give himself the opportunity of getting 2 visits, and finally taking the match. That's his best shot for a while. That's actually given him an opportunity to win this match now. He's that's his saving grace. And that's actually a magnificent miss because Alex has got nothing to pot here. Absolutely nothing. So his only ball is that top one up the top there, and he needs to probably punch that down this end of the table. And so then he's got an opportunity for the white ball to come back down this end of the table as well, and then snooker again. He's actually trying to go. Is he trying to go for the pot? And has he just snookered himself both ways? Sorry, but that wasn't a very good shot at all. He's smiling wryly to himself. That was just a waste of a shot. Oh. Now it's luck. looking at going in this bottom right, but that's not the natural way to go. I don't think he's got to do too much with the ball. He should be looking at running this over to the right hand side, so he's got that red in the middle left. Yeah, now his biggest problem here is losing the white. I don't think he's been playing confidently enough or well enough to actually get that white back to the red, which is proven. So yeah, with the calibre of players that are up there this year, getting to the top 64, and these guys in this bracket, yeah, I can't see them going too much further. Might sound a little bit harsh, but so what's he going to do? He's going to double this into the middle left. Again, the difficulty of the shot and how hard he played that, he was not guaranteed to maintain control of that. Now, if Daniel can jack up a little bit on this and take the white ball back to somewhere where he is now. Oh no, he's going to follow through. What's he going to do? Now, all he needs to do is just run this in. Doesn't need to overplay it, in or over. If it's over, then Alex has got to try and get that red ball somewhere else, but he just doesn't need to overdo this. Well done. The comeback kid. Daniel, 5-4. Well done. Bit of an epic.